Well, we're keeping up with the theme of food when I am filling in for Melissa Paul. So yesterday, I stuffed my face full of cheesesteaks. That's why we brought Angie the Pie Lady, our favorite KTVB coworker. You're making something healthy? Is that what I go from cheesesteaks yesterday to now a tomato. What are we making today?
This is a tomato caramelized leek and goat cheese crostata.
That sounds fancy, but tomatoes are in season, correct? Like we are right in the middle of tomato season?
We are, and I think I'm already at the point where I'm like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah, well, you brought like a million tomatoes here. So we're gonna be doing a, let me think if I say it right. Tomato, caramelized onion.
And goat cheese.
And goat cheese crostata.
That is correct.
Okay, crostata, is that a fancy word for
it's like
pizza?
Sort of like an open-faced pie. I mean, in keeping with my Angie the Pie Lady.
Yeah. I think that's good. Well, I think, you know, if you say pie or pizza, that's more my style than crostata.
You're here.
So let's break it down. Let's get excited for those that have either tomatoes in your garden or maybe you just get them at the grocery store like I do. What are we doing here? How do we make this crostata so we can stuff our face?
Okay, well, it's super simple. I already caramelized some leeks and butter down there.
Okay, so these leeks over here?
Yep.
Is that what a leek is? I'll be honest, I've never even heard of a leek in my life, but they look delicious.
Okay. So Joey, are you going to help me?
Absolutely. I'm throwing away my prompter here. We're doing it.
Okay. So I want you to take that over, put some leeks.
Okay.
Sprinkle those on the top.
I feel like I'm a real crostata man now. Okay, so just kind of sprinkle this around.
You're going to, and you can use probably about a cup of the caramelized leeks. It takes about 4 to get where you want it to be.
So this is already making me feel better about eating my vegetables because they look delicious. Okay, how's that? Is that spread it out?
I think you need a few more.
All right. Oh, all right. Here we go. I just like to say crostata, to be honest, Angie. I think it's my new favorite word. So as we make this, I'm just going to randomly be like, crostata. All right. Oh, my word. That smells wonderful. Do you just caramelize that with butter?
Yep.
Okay.
Little tiny bit of salt.
So that is beautiful.
I'm going to fix your edges.
See, already. I've already made mistakes.
That's okay. And then we're going to take the goat cheese. I save a little bit for the top, but you put that over there.
Can I try some goat cheese? It's been a while. Oh, that's good.
Is it?
Can I tell you, that cheese is so soft.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be more like a feta. It's like I'm almost eating yogurt, but it's like better. Okay.
Very mild, yeah.
All right.
And so also, I want to point out, I made this crust. I did it savory with some herbs in it.
Did you? You made this? I thought this was just like a kit or something.
No.
Okay.
But you can also do it with puff pastry. Okay. Or I have the recipe for my pie crust on the website as well.
But you added a little bit of stuff to make it savory. Okay.
And then you just, it's about 1.5 pounds of tomatoes.
Look at those honkers. Those are huge tomatoes.
And I have salted and peppered these and then did a little drizzle of olive oil.
Okay, so if I had tomatoes, like what makes a good crostata tomato? Is there anything you look for in a tomato that makes it perfect?
Just the riper, I think, the better for these.
And that's that red, the more red the color, obviously?
Well, or green or orange or pink,
because there's more colors than just red tomatoes.
Yes.
Hello, Joey. Come on, use your brain. Okay.
Come on, Joey.
So you're piling this up. I mean, if you can see, look, I'm eye level. I mean, that's pretty up there. Angie, that's pretty tall. That's a lot of tomatoes. Okay.
They do shrink a little bit when
So you do goat cheese, tomato, a little more goat cheese. Okay.
And then we are going to, I don't know where my pastry brush is, so I'm going to get messy.
You know what? I saw Dakota stole your pastry brush.
He probably did.
It was a weird prank he was trying to do for the segment.
It's not funny, Dakota.
Yeah. Can I try this? Is this egg wash?
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna. Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Yes.
I thought you were gonna put it in your mouth.
Last time we did a segment together, I drank butter.
I know. I thought you were gonna try to eat the raw egg wash.
No. I'm smarter than that. Okay. So what is this technique you're doing? Is this?
I'm just kind of crimping the edges to keep it, because the tomato juices, they're gonna get a little crazy.
Well,
so
I have 2 little boys. I don't have girls. I feel like if I had a little girl, I'd know how to do this with like braiding hair, because I feel like I'd be better at it. Okay.
Look at you.
Oh, thank you.
Joey.
I'm a master crimper.
You are.
I know how to crimp. Okay.
I'm gonna just brush a little bit more.
And that's the egg wash is so it doesn't burn, right?
It also gives it a nice little sheen when it's finished.
Nice. It makes it look pretty. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can leave the egg wash out and just use water. Like we have friends that are allergic to eggs, so if that's the only thing that's holding you back,
Okay.
Just don't do it.
So first of all, it's pretty. The first thing you should do is when you see this and you make it at home today, you should take a picture for Instagram because it's very Instagram worthy. And then we've got some herbs here.
This is fresh thyme.
Okay.
You can cook these with the leeks, but I kind of like to just sprinkle it on top. I think it's
That
really
is beautiful.
pretty.
And you know what? If I can just hold the time, because I never have time on my hands. But now I have time on my hands. Anybody? No? I'm not going to get a single laugh? Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, so we got some time.
I laughed a little.
All right. And then this bad boy goes in the oven?
Yep, 450 for about 25 to 30 minutes.
Can I open the oven
You
for
sure can.
Oh, wow, that is warm. If you think we didn't turn it on for TV, you are wrong. That is a hot oven.
Yeah. And then I have a finished one here.
Oh, that is beautiful.
All right, I'm gonna
so
get
you
rid
slice it like a pizza. So
Yeah.
a crostata, you slice like a pizza or a pie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then, Joey,
Beautiful.
you see a little bowl of chives over there.
I do. I know what chives are, okay? These bad boys
You
right here.
Sprinkle
it.
those on top.
Okay.
We're going to do a little...
I am going to go a little Salt Bay action for those of you that know the reference, just right off the elbow. Make it look pretty. All right. Oh, my word. It smells delicious. I think I'm smelling the thyme there. Is that the big... Oh, no, you just cut basil.
I just did a little fresh basil, too.
Okay.
So this is another way to use some herbs from your garden.
Yes. I feel... it's like I'm eating a salad, but it looks better than a salad.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to serve it up and let you try some.
Oh, well, look at this here. I'll hold it up. I'll hold it up all pretty. This is a crostata. Okay. I'll let you serve it.
Which piece do you want?
I want the big Mondo piece with a lot of
Okay.
basil there because I
Okay.
love basil.
And we have this sometimes for dinner on its own, or
Yeah.
you could grill some Italian sausages to go on the side.
There's that. There's the money shot. Are you gonna have
Have
some
you-
with me, Angie?
You know, I'm
No?
gonna let you try
You're
it
gonna
first.
let me. Okay.
It also makes a good, like, if you're going to Shakespeare, like, you
Yeah.
can take it
Yeah.
cold
You
and
could
eat
take it as a little picnic. Okay. Let me get. I want to make sure I get everything on this bite here. And once again, I'm gonna stuff my face. It smells amazing. This is also great for if you don't want things in your teeth, I'm sure. Okay, the tomatoes are so juicy. Are those your tomatoes?
They are.
From
Yeah.
your garden?
They sure are. Yeah.
Okay, where can people see this recipe? Because I know people are gonna watch me eat it and they're gonna like, I wanna eat that. Where can people go?
It's going to be on our website just this afternoon.
Okay, so
Yeah.
ktvb.com for that.
Yep. Look up
Angie,
Idaho Today.
Once again, you are my favorite person on planet Earth because you make the most amazing food that I get to eat. So we'll have more coming up on Idaho Today after the break on KTVB. One more bite.